So when we restrict the windpipe, or essentially when you're a little too high or too low, you're tensing muscles in the back of the neck, and that affects you all the way into the seat, and the horse feels that. Because between your head and the horse is your spine, and any change you make at the top is going to affect all the way down through that column right into the horse's back. Yeah.
See, I think it was up too high. My chin was up too high, because now, if I just, which is that visual of having my windpipe being more open, seems to be about right here.
Right. So now, if you were to think of a string at the top of your head to find the balance of your head, what would that be like? Yeah, and feel what happened in your whole upper chest as soon as you did that. It's like you pulled everything up.
Goes up.
Okay. So what's the difference?
In the old place, everything gets tighter, definitely.
That's right.
All the way down, even I can just feel it in my sit bones.
Right, because your head weighs 10 to 15 pounds. So if that head weight, that's a lot of weight, is not well balanced, we have to restrict our movement other places or hold in order to balance that head. Okay, and that's priority in the nervous system, is balance that head. So when we find a place that's a little bit easier, then a lot of musculature that was involved with holding up your head doesn't have to work anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I can absolutely tell the difference.
Great. You can practice this off the horse as well as on the horse.
Exactly.
Okay, that's the beauty of this lesson particularly. And one great place to pay attention is when you're driving a vehicle.
I was just going to say, to think about that when you're driving, because that's perfect. You probably end up doing the exact same thing when you're driving, is sort of...
Well, you're either kind of clutching onto the steering wheel, right, or you're in the ramp back seat, and so you're here. And either way, you're restricting in the throat and restricting your breathing. And so if you just paid attention to that idea once in a while you're driving your car, you'd feel better when you got out of the car, and you'd carry that habit forward into your riding.
Right.